In this video, I'll be teaching you how to make this origami pterodon made by Robert J. Lang. This is a very difficult model, so I recommend you using a very large paper and you have some origami experience. Let's get started. This model, let's start off with a preliminary base. If you haven't seen my other video, I'll still show you. So, I already have one diagonal in the fold, but let's do it the other way too. Okay, so now we have two diagonals. Turn the paper around and fold in half vertically. Do the other way. Unfold, and now position the paper in a diamond. Take these two sides, like pinch them on the fold and bring them to the center, well, down to the center. And then this top flap just collapses. And this is a preliminary base. Okay? Now, this preliminary base has to continue onto a bird base. How we're going to do that is make sure the open side is facing you and fold one flap, this edge to the center. Now do it with the left. Fold this point all the way down until it reaches these two corners. Crease this part a little firmer. Now unfold all three flaps. You're going to open up the model, take one flap and push it all the way up. Now these side flaps you're going to fold them down and do it the upper part too. This is one part of the bird base. We'll have to do that for the other side. So we fold the right flap, then the left flap, both to the center. And if this crease is not strong enough, then you can just refold it. Unfold all three, take one flap, fold it up, and then collapse these two other flaps down. And that is how you make the bird base. Now let's continue. We're going to take these two flaps and fold them downward. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this point to, like, you see this center, where this center crease and this line meet. Unfold, and now we're going to fold this point to the crease we just made. Unfold again, and now we're going to fold this down until this fold we previously just made touches this line. Okay? So it should look something like this. Okay? Now I'm just gonna mark this because we have multiple folds near each other. This fold we're gonna focus on, okay? What we're going to do with it is we're going to sink fold it. How you sink fold is you're going to open up the model from the bottom and push it down. So it's this line, and this line. So it'll form a square, but we're pushing it downward. So first just pinch on all of these lines so. Oops. And once you've done that, you're going to push in the center and make valley folds on these diagonal lines. There. So it's technically like a water bomb base, but inside the model. Once you've done that, we're gonna now take one flap and fold it onto this line again. And if you did it correctly, the fold should end at this top point. Do with the other side. Okay, now we're gonna do a little sink fold again, but of course it's gonna be a little smaller. So we're going to open the model from the bottom and use those two lines. I'll mark it again. So we open it up and we're going to fold on those two lines again. Okay, after you do that, you're going to just open up the model again, and you see where these 2 points are? You're going to pinch them together to form a horizontal crease. And then when you close up the model, it should end up like this, and then the flap this mounting flap we just made should sit on the paper like that. And what we're gonna do later is we're gonna fold this flap down, and if you did it correctly, this part should be vertical, exactly vertical on the center. I'm gonna show you that 3 times because this is a little tricky step. So we're going to open up the model from the bottom, fold on those 2 points, creases, and then make a pinch mark between these 2 corners. And then we're just gonna flatten it like that. And then it becomes vertical. So this is how it should be. And I accidentally unfold these flaps so it could make it easier. But if they come out, you can just push them back in like that. Now we're gonna repeat that on the other side. There. So we're going to fold one flap. We're going to fold like this flap, and it should hit the corner. Unfold, open the model from the bottom, and then sink fold it on these 2 creases. And make a pinch on both sides like that, and then flatten it down. Do with this last one. Make the crease, open the model, sink those 2 flaps, that, and then pinch these 2 this one because it didn't come out that well. There we go. The hardest part of this model, but let's continue. So you see this bottom flap here. Let's lift it up and let's do the other side. Now we have these two flaps down here. We're going to take this edge and fold it up to this horizontal line. Like that. Now we're going to make 3 folds ending where they all start at this point. Okay? So we're now going to fold from this and making this side go on its same side. So it's going to look something like that. Crease it and unfold. See how my second fold lines up with this same point? Now, we're going to fold with that same point, but we're going to fold this side on this side, making another 90-degree angle. Like that. And as you can see, the last one also lines up. Now we're going to make an inside reverse fold. So we're going to open this and we see these 3 lines. This horizontal line, this kind of obtuse line, and this very big one. You're going to mountain fold on the horizontal line and valley fold on this middle line, ending at the biggest line, the top line. Okay? So it's like that. And then you're gonna push it up and close it. And it should look something like that. Alright? Now you're gonna take one flap from this and just pull it down. And you're going to make another crease, making it look like this. Okay? Make sure this line is with this center. And we're going to turn it around and do the same part with this side. So you're going to just pull it down. And you can just make sure by making it like the same length as the other one. Once you have this, you're going to inside reverse fold on this line. So this fold should end up on that line. Same with this side. Like that, and you're just gonna close up the model. And now we're going to fold on this horizontal line with the valley fold up. And now this part is going to be like unstable, like where should I fold down? So you're now going to make sure this point hits this line and this fold ends up with the corners. Like that. It's a little hard, but not as hard as the last step. And there. It's little like wrinkly, but that's fine. And you should have a square with this line in the middle. Once you did that, you're going to take this left corner and bring it over to the right corner. And now we're going to do a rabbit fold, which is bringing this side and folding it to this bottom horizontal line. So that's one side, the other fold, and now you're going to fold them together, folding on 1, 2, and this little top vertical crease. So you're going to bring them both down like that. And this is what is called a rabbit ear. Kind of looks like one. Now you're just going to leave it like that, and we're going to do the other side. So once again, you're gonna take this flap and fold it to the horizontal line, like that. And then we're going to mark that same spot, and then fold on that point. But then now we're folding this side onto its same side. And then the final one. Folding it up like that, making a horizontal crease. So those are the 3 creases, and now we're going to do the crimp fold by opening this side, mounted folding on the horizontal line, and then valley folding on the middle line, ending up at the top line and looking like this. Okay? Again, pull this out and just crease it, just making sure that this line is on the center line. Turn it over and do the same. So you're going to take this one flap and pull it down, and then bring it up again. And now you're going to inside reverse fold it. By folding on this line and like that. And then you're just gonna collapse it down. Now you're going to fold on this valley fold and take this right corner and bring it to this point. And then bringing this right corner to the left side, and once again making a rabbit fold. By folding these two but this time we're going to use this left side and fold this flap all the way down. Okay? Now on the right side, you see this one flap, one layer, you're just going to move it to the right like that and then fold it down. This side will be the head, and we're going to make this side the tail. Once you did that, you're going to open up the right side, causing this part to come down, and let it do that. Now just turn it back over. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this side and split it up into thirds. So you're gonna have to estimate on this one, but approximately this would be 1/3 of like this half. So I'm just gonna repeat it on this other side by folding right onto it. And now if you did it correctly, you should be able to double this layer and this edge should be on the center crease. Like that. And then we should be able to double over this side, making it so that it should land on the center crease once again. Now we have to thin down this layer because it's a really bulky, right? So all we're gonna do is tuck this in inward, like that, and do with this other side. Like so. And finally, we're gonna take all of this very carefully and reverse folding it up. This is a little hard to do. There we go. And finally, we're going to fold one of these flaps. So we have this layer, which is like a diamond. We're going to fold that all the way down, and then mountain folding it on this line.